The rhythm of the concrete. Every great journey begins with a single step. For Giraffe, the journey began not with a step, but with a feeling, a deep, rhythmic pulse he felt in the city's concrete heart. He knew that even a dance, like a tree or a star, had a life cycle. It was a beautiful, living thing, born of a moment and destined for a legacy. He wanted to know its secrets, to understand the soul of the stomp. The dance he sought was called Litefeet, and its seed was planted in the fertile, creative soil of Harlem, New York. It sprouted from the hip-hop culture of the early 2000s, a spontaneous response to a new sound. It was an act of rebellion and joy, a way to reclaim space and express identity. The name itself, a fun fact, came from the paradox of its movements. Light, intricate footwork performed to heavy, bass-driven beats. The sprout of a dance needs nurturing, and for Litefeet, that came from the cipher, a circle of dancers where moves were shared and refined. This was the practice stage, where repetition built not just muscle memory, but a community. Practice makes progress, not perfection, Giraffe reflected, as he learned from a whimsical, clay-like figure he called Stomp, who seemed to embody the dance's very soul. The dance, now a young plant, began to grow its own unique leaves and branches. This was the stage of individual expression where dancers took the foundational moves and infused them with their own personality. This is a meaningful life lesson. While we are all part of a collective, our truest contribution is our own unique voice. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. The dance bloomed into a full-fledged art form, a language without words. Its movements, the rebound, the tone wop, the A-town stomp, were a form of non-verbal communication, a way to tell a story or convey an emotion. Giraffe felt a sense of flow, a beautiful, positive retrospective on the hours he had spent in the cipher. It was more than just a dance, it was a conversation. The harvest came when the dance was ready to be shared. Dancers became teachers, passing on the culture, the history, and the moves to a new generation. It was a humbling and beautiful process, a reminder that we are all a part of a larger tapestry. The act of teaching was a form of preservation, ensuring the dance's legacy would live on. But like any living thing, the dance had to change to survive. The stage of reflection, the autumn of the dance, brought a bittersweet understanding. Some moves became less common, some styles evolved into new forms. The only constant in life is change, Giraffe mused as he looked back on the journey. It was a time to let go of what was, to make space for what would be. The final stage was the renewal. From the seeds of the past, a new sprout emerged. New dancers, new sounds, new interpretations. The cycle was complete, but the spirit of the dance, the soul of the stomp, was immortal. It was an inspirational thought. The dance never ends. It just changes partners. The journey had taught Giraffe that the dance was not just a collection of steps, but a living, breathing entity. It was a testament to the power of community, the beauty of individual expression, and the inevitability of change. He realized that every creative act, no matter how small, has a legacy that ripples through time. And so, the rhythm of the concrete continued. It was a beat that could be found in the hum of the subway, the chatter of the streets, and the quiet moments of reflection. Giraffe knew that the dance was everywhere, waiting to be found and reborn. He smiled, a silent promise to keep the rhythm alive, one light step at a time.